I saw the most disheartening video last week. I actually cried. It was somewhere in Sudan where this woman was shielding her babies from the RSF. They were firing gunshots and she was shielding her babies, and her son was trying to protect her. And when I saw their little fingers gripping onto dear life for their mother, I had no choice but to cry. Because every African and every black person's problem is my problem. I can empathize because I see them as me. I see them as myself. What's happening in Sudan, it's been happening for a very long time. As other Africans, we are not educated about other parts of Africa until you go and look for the news yourself. I speak to a lot of people, they have no idea, no clue as to what is going on. And that's why I'll speak on some of these things so that people that follow me that are not necessarily from that part of Africa will at least have a slight idea about, hey, is that what's going on here? The bottom line is that Africans, we have to learn to start boycotting companies and people and countries that fund this kind of terror. So the RSF, which is a militia group that has been in Sudan, this is all about gold. And allegedly, the guns and everything is being funded by the UAE, allegedly. Sudan is very rich in minerals because everybody knows there's gold souks in Dubai, but they are not mining the gold from there. So where's the gold coming from? This RSF leader, his name is Abu Lulu. They just pretended to have caught him recently. His name is Abu Lulu, and the way he was just analyzing people just anyhow with no care in the world, that is the depth, that if you ask me, that is the depth of hell. So a lot of Sudanese people have been displaced. Thousands of people have died. And let's not even forget Congo. I've never even actually touched Congo before, because before I touch a topic, I have to understand what I'm dealing with. But then again, I want to always go back to where is the AU? Because Ruto was spotted, the Kenyan president was spotted with the RSF leader. Watch this video. This is one of the staff that was close to Ruto. This is what he had to say.
I had a serious disagreement with President William Ruto about Sudan. You know we have a problem in Sudan. The leader of that group is called Hemeti, has been the vice president of Sudan. So in 2023, William Ruto called me to his office and told me that diplomatically, a president can only invite a president to visit him, and he has a friend who is a vice president and he cannot invite him. So he wanted me to invite him on his behalf.
I recall you said this.
And he had a letter.
Yes.
I signed that letter, and Hemeti came, and we met, we discussed about Kenya and Sudan, but that was not the purpose of the visit. I took him to the president. Later on, I realized they are doing business. After some time, it came clear to me that the international community had placed international sanctions against Hemeti because of genocide, killing women and children, displacing people, and no other crimes against humanity. So President William Ruto called me again and told me to invite Hemeti again. And I told him, Mr. President, this is a butcher of women and children, and he is using our country through your friendship to bring gold from Sudan, clean it in Nairobi, take it to the Middle East, use the funds to buy arms to go and kill people in the Sudan. I told him, Mr. President, I am a father. I am a Christian. Just the way we are killing our children here through abductions, I cannot be party to what is happening in the Sudan, and I cannot invite Hemeti here because he's coming here to clean his gold here, buy arms, go and kill children.
So it's obvious that Ruto is in on it. Allegedly, he's in on it in a way. I didn't say it. One of his aides or the people that work with him said it. And it looks like they are washing the gold through Kenya. You see, when we talk about unity, these are the problems we want to avoid. Because Sudan borders parts of Kenya. So obviously the gold can be smuggled in there. You see, if we don't unite, your neighbor becomes a threat and a problem for you. For the past 60 years, African countries have had their neighbors being used against them. It's very, very easy. If America was not united and you want to go and cause harm in New York City, it's very, very easy to bribe the president in New Jersey, which is just a stone throw from New York City, to go do what you want to do. But because America is a United States of America, you can't just go and deal with the governor in New Jersey and then you come through the borders. It doesn't have that kind of power. The governors don't have that kind of power to smuggle things. You have to still come through the ports. You have to come through the one port that enters the United States, the ports of authority that enters the United States of America. We have 54 presidents in Africa. Somebody will be bribed, somebody will be paid. And unfortunately, Ruto is one of them. But then again, African Union, who do you stand for? How come you guys are not speaking about any of these things that are happening on the continent? And if you look at Ruto's face, he even looks Sudanese. So the fact that you can turn a blind eye to what is going on in your neighboring country and help them to take the gold out. But anyway, this is why I like what Ghana president has done. And I'll talk about it in the next video. What Ghana president has done when it comes to the gold. So at this point, I'm calling all black people, I'm calling people of African descent. At this point, we have to boycott the UAE and we have to boycott Dubai for what they are doing. The only thing that people understand is money. So anybody that is throwing a party in Dubai, UAE, please don't send me an invitation. I'm not coming. We have to boycott these people and let them understand that they messed with the wrong crew. We can't continue to support these countries if this is what they are doing behind the scenes. And Dubai, known as a gold souk, it all makes sense because even from Ghana, there was a documentary that came out where under Nana Ado's presidency, they were smuggling over $40 million worth of gold every month into Dubai. So Dubai is a corporate in Africa. Every time we are focusing on China and America, let us put our eyes on the UAE. Let us, as black people, as Africans, focus on the UN. Like I said, anybody throwing a party in the Dubai counts me out. I don't want to see any invitations. We are boycotting Dubai. We are boycotting the UAE. This is the Afritude movement where we bring all the things that are in the dark to light. Peace out.